So I'm kind of going on a little brunch. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Omotola. I know I have been MIA for some time. Today, I'm just gonna kind of be straightening my hair because I'm kind of going on a little brunch. So I'm going on a brunch with one of my friends. Let me just record this. Let me record this and explain where I have been for some time. But before we continue on to this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So for a lot of you guys that don't know, I have been like sick for like 2-3 weeks now, and it has actually maybe not 2-3 weeks, for some time now. It has been crazy, and when you're sick around this time, it only means one thing. So I have been sick. For those of you that don't know, I did test positive for COVID.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Yeah. So I did test positive for COVID. Why you guys should really take this virus very seriously if you're not. And please wear a mask. It's kind of crazy the time we're in right now, and I know it's like the new norm. Like if you don't have on a mask, nobody's gonna let you in, nobody's gonna serve you or attend to you. But basically, I woke up one morning and I had a headache. That's how it started. I had a really bad headache, and I thought it was like maybe just like, maybe a migraine, maybe something that, like something something that is like, maybe not bad or whatnot. And I was like, it's probably just another headache. Let me tackle this headache, right? Okay, cool. So I had this headache for like some time, and mind you, I still woke up, I still got dressed. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to work. It's just a headache. I just need to take some pills and I'll be good, right? I got to work, and that headache went from like 25 to 100 real quick. It was really bad. I had to call it for work. I had to tell my boss like, hey, I'm gonna have to go home because this headache is doing too much. I can no longer do it. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So I left work early that day, and I was still having that headache. I left work like I think 3-4, and mind you, I've been having the headache all day. And I took some pills. Like I did everything that you would do. So the next day I woke up and I had a headache, and then I had a sore throat. So I was like, oh my God. And when I try to pick my head up, it's like there was a weight on my head. Like it felt like there was a weight on my head. And I was like, what the heck is this?
You can't do it. I can't.
And so, mind you, I had a headache, and then I had a sore throat. So now not only am I trying to take care of my headache, I'm also trying to take care of this sore throat. So I was like, oh my gosh. It felt like there was a big ball in my throat. And I was like, what is this? Like, what type of... Mind you, at the time, I was kind of suspecting, okay, this is probably COVID, but I didn't want to scare myself. I didn't want to, I didn't want to say something that I didn't know of if I didn't get tested. So basically, I left work again the next day early, and I told my boss, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of me always taking off, let me just stay home for like a week and let's see how it's gonna go. And she was like, okay, sure. She was like, she understand this timing. It's really crazy right now. And I was like, yeah, I just need to know what's going on with my body right now, because me myself, I didn't know. And I was trying to listen to my body. At the same time, I was working, so I couldn't do two things at once. So I was like, you know what? Okay, let me just tackle this. So the next day I woke up and I had a sore throat, I had a headache, and then I was shivering. I got really cold. Mind you, it is 100 degrees outside. It was so hot that day. So I was like, why am I shivering? So I was like, okay, is it that it's cold? Because I don't get cold. Like I don't get cold. Like I'm typically normally like hot. So I was like, okay, why am I cold? Like this makes absolutely no sense. You know what? I can't do this anymore. I was taking medicine, like it was working, but it wasn't really tackling the problem. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get tested because it could be COVID. So I got tested, and that day, man, my body did not want to get up. I think my temperature went up to like, I can't remember, but it was very, very, very high. My intuition told me, good sis, what's it called, coronavirus? What's it more? I'm getting. So I was like, man, I really just don't want to believe this intuition. But even me myself, deep inside, I knew, I was like, yeah, this is, you probably got COVID. But I didn't. I kept on saying, nah, bro, it can't be COVID. Like, it can't be COVID. And so a week went by. I was doing a lot of like home remedies while I waited on my results. I was drinking like a lot of pepper soup. Me and pepper soup became best friends. I was drinking pepper soup. I was drinking tea with lemon, ginger, garlic, and I was drinking cinnamon tea. Like, I was really tackling it because every day I was getting worse and worse. And at a point, I kind of got scared. I was like, okay, like, typically when I'm sick, like within 2-3 days, once I kind of take medication, I'm good, medicine. But it's like, this one was different. It was like I was taking medicine, it was getting worse. Like, please explain that. So I was like, okay, this is very, very, very scary. My mom had like a big container with like hot water, like the water was hot. And then I like put my head in, I had rub, it's like this African cream. Is it cream? Is it cream? I don't know what it is, but it's this African thing. If you search it up, it's just search rub, African rub. I was using the yellow one. I was like, God, Lord have mercy. What is this? Day 4, I lost my taste and my smell. During that time, I lost my smell, I lost my taste, and that was when I was like, oh hell no. Because if you know me, I like to imagine, I like to eat. So I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Because you know, sometimes when you overthink things and like things happen, you be like, oh my God. So I was trying so hard not to freak out. And at the same time, I was freaking out. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like, let me test it. I went to go buy my favorite food. Like, I went to go get Starbucks. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm going delusional, right? And every food I bought, there was literally no taste. And I couldn't smell. It was like I was in a world where I was just breathing. I was just breathing just to live. I was just breathing. I didn't smell. Like, if somebody was to fart next to me, like, I didn't know what it smelled like. And I think one time my sister was like, oh my God, do you smell that smell? Like something is burning downstairs. I was like, what's burning downstairs? Because I straight up couldn't smell. At this point, I've gotten all the symptoms. So I think after like a week, like my parents were really tackling this virus more than me, like, and then after like, I think a week or 2, I started getting much better. Like, I was legit sick, and at a point I was kind of scared because I was like, okay, I actually have coronavirus. So later on, I got my results back. I tested positive, which at that point I was like, yeah, like I have COVID, I know that. So I was quarantined for like good 14 days. I was to myself. It was just kind of hard because my niece, like, she literally likes to like come and I'm like, I got, like, you want to eat? I'll go, you sit. And I'm just like, good sis, I got COVID, and like, I need you to kind of just be away from me, like, for like 2 weeks, which was kind of hard. I just like to thank God because, man, that sickness, we were battling with each other. I went back to get retested, and then I tested negative. Overall, that virus was real. Like, it's real. And I think for me, that was my eye opener. That was my wake up call. So, and I know a lot of people are still not taking it seriously. I was like, let me make this video because I feel like a lot of millennials my age, we tend to not take it very seriously just because somebody from our family don't have it. At a point, I was coughing out blood. It was very, very serious. But now that I'm good, I'm better. I like to thank God the Most High. I like to thank Him that I'm good. So I just had to take like that week or 2 to myself. And you know what's funny is my parents told me, they specifically told me, they said, Abigail, you need to stop going out. Abigail, you need to like stay indoors. I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get this virus. I mean, what's the chance of me getting this virus? Like, I'm always, you know, protective of myself, you know. Like, but you know, it's crazy because even if you do have on the mask, you can still get the virus. Like, the mask just reduces your chance of getting the virus, but you can still get the virus. which is basically what happened to me. I don't know where I got it. That basically conclude this video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.